Thought we were on the road to Anvil. We were. Okay. So, Verbena. Okay, so we should do taking care of Lex first. Sorry about that. Forgot to get situated. Restoration just takes way too fucking long, man. Okay. We should probably walk around Umbra and use it on children. Brina Cross in. Let's have it at like about a third. No, let's line it up with defaults. That's a good place to go. Yeah, because drawing is still pretty loud compared to it. Anvil is that way. Alright, so the last time we came down this road, it crashed. Hopefully that was just because we played for too long. But I do need to look into OBVSE, because I would like to level athletics whenever I take a break from the game. Hirota. Oh. I thought at 100 speed you ran faster than a horse. How can I not catch up? Yeah, you think I'm gonna lose? Damn, maybe I am. He's so fast. How is he so fast? Oh my god. There ain't no way, bruh.
I heard you know how to move in light armor. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, take a copy. It's free. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have you heard of the Blackwood Company? Read all about them. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, have one of the latest editions, free as always. Sorry, no time... Sorry, no time to talk. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have the latest edition,
my god.
Free as always. It's about the grey fox. Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver... Sorry, no time to talk. Sorry, no time. Sorry, no time to.
I thought scuba made you faster. Yeah, we were at like max speed. We couldn't catch my eek. Okay. Hiroto Cave. What enemy is nearby? Also, what light spells do we have? Candlelight. Light 40 feet. That's pretty good. So 40 feet. 30 feet. 50 feet. Oh my god, I could have been walking around with this. Okay. Dude, I'm getting the sneaking suspicion this cave is just like empty. Is there anybody in here? There's no one in here. That was super... Dude, that was super bizarre. I don't even know how to feel about that. That feels like they just like forgot to finish that as they made it. I'm not complaining because it's a change of pace, but it's so bizarre compared to the rest of the game. What's this fine establishment over here? Oh, I see you. Fucking bitch. Fucking... We got you.
Do your worst. Speak, citizen. Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who is behind the Emperor's murder. Move along.
Whitman.
What do you want? If you see my good-for-nothing husband, Yalfi, tell him I want back what he stole from me. Perhaps you can help me. My husband's name is Yalfi the Contemptible. My father said I was a fool to marry him, but I didn't listen. At our wedding, my father gave us a family heirloom as a gift. Rock Shatter, a mace that's been in my family for many generations. Yalfi snatched Rock Shatter from our mantle and took off to find his fortune with the local marauder gang at Fort Strand. I want that mace back. Please, I don't think he's ever coming back, and I'd hate to lose such a precious heirloom to a gang of thugs. Way Shrines of Arcade confer blessings of health on those who've pleased the Nine by righteous acts. Please bring back Rock Shatter. It means a great deal to me. Found Rock Shatter yet by chance?
I think when she's not talking, she might be like in the top 5 for like passable human NPCs in this game. She's just like a random NPC, but like she's actually like very well done compared to most of them. She's also a Breton. I can tell from that little thing under her nose.
Please bring back Rock Shatter. It means a great deal.
At the very least, they use the model. Either that or the Nord and Breton model are the same. It's probably the same. All the humans are the same. So what am I saying? Wait, Rock Shatter, Fort Strand. I mean, like, I could go do that now, but I really want to go to Anvil. I'm like right here. No, you know what? She asked for help, but she's like in Anvil. We'll come back to her. I don't want to. I want to go inside of the city.
Good morning.
I'm sick of dungeon crawling.
If you're looking to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Cleason. I used to be a knacker. That's how I fancy my horses, ripe, stiff, and silent.
Wait,
Hate
what?
it when they stare at me, dumb beasts. The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones. You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes. I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainmorn runs a quality inn. Goodbye.
I don't want to do that. Close.
Yes? Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight. By the time we got there, it was too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them. Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. Let me see.
I thought he was coming for me. Everyone gets out at 8.
I can see you are a kind. To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith. It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city. Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of the shadow.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did, anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man has lived there for quite some time. In the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogeye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper and probably rented out the cellar. Talk to Ulfgar. He's sure to have the key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go. Varel Morvay's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing? And why? I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benaris will never sell that death trap. That layabout, you can find him wasting time at the Count's arms. Just leave me alone, all right? Varel Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them. Been here 30 years, and I expect I'll last another 10 or so. When I'm gone, God's willing, my apprentice, Enelroth, will tend the smithy. Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Take care.
Isn't this where you meet I think this is where you meet the Grey Fox, but I could be mistaken. I don't want that book. Take that book back.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. Indeed, it may well be. I see no reason to shelter you from situations the Guild deals with on a daily basis. This is the important work, the work that matters. I have no time for Guild recruits that are useless in the field. This will be an excellent way for you to prove yourself. As you are new to the Guild, you are less likely to be recognized as a member. This may give you an advantage in getting to the root of the problem. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. This is a harsh, dangerous task for you, I realize. Your unfamiliar face makes you most useful, however. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration? Practical application is often the best educator, even in life and death situations. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the Guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage seems to use most frequently. But do not let your guard down. He may have more tricks up his sleeve. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Travel to the Arcane University and speak with Martina Floria. Hello, Associate. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Take care.
Well met. Good to see you. Everybody's talking about the problem. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything. Without question. Have you spoken to Wilbur at the Count's Arms? He knows a lot about firearms. I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found. I can't believe a Mages Guild associate was found dead in Cheydinhal. What kind of a place are they running there? I can't... Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Damn, this is... this guy's the absorb guy. You kidding me? This is where you get magic resistance? Why did we put this off until the end? I could have just found him from the beginning.
Good.
I mean, I guess I haven't needed it, so it's not like it matters. It's this one and its voice of rapture.
Fine. Well met. What can I interest you in?
Dude, they're dirt cheap too. I'm just gonna buy all of these. We have a good mercantile skill. We can just get it to that.
You need to make a better offer. Thank you. Be seeing you. How do you do? I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor. Bye.
you've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear. Mark Gullet, Mage's Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahill's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. Carahill inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
That's like barely useful, and it's like above what we can do. Fortify health 60 points. That's like decent, but again, we have to have like a super high skill to do that. We're already at 100, we might as well just buy it. Cost 75. Why would you use it to get yourself back like part of what you spent? You know what? Maybe we should go ahead and get like Fortify Magicka for grinding. That means you never run out.
Come back and see me again. Always keep your Pay attention and you can learn a lot. Goodbye.
This is a wondrous encounter.
It's so weird to me coming from Skyrim to this game where if you actually put the effort in, destruction is the strongest combat skill in the game.
Rana, I'm Anvil's advanced trainer in blade weapons. I worry sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape. Take care.
I'm Rufrius Venetius, Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer.
You're not from around here, are you? Just a warning. Be careful if you go swimming. It's the slaughter fish. They'll swarm you.
So I can at least get blade and blunt training in Cheydinhall, can't I?
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue. Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. Bye.
Herwin of the Fighters Guild, health and fortune.
Bro hit the bong too hard. He just fucking spaced out back there. What is that? He looks like one of the stone pieces, like in a Legend of Zelda temple.
Get outside of town if you get a chance and hike north along the coast. Great views and good hunting. You've got a lot to learn. You see?
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up. You notice all the Nords around here? It's partly because Nords like ships and sailing. Mostly, we're sick of freezing our asses off in Skyrim. I'd like to get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade. Sure, the guy down by the chapel. He's the one calling for some holy knight to return. Maybe we could use a few more holy knights these days. Good day.
Vigdis, Fighters Guild. Are you kidding? I came here to get away from the mountains and snow. You ever spent a winter in Skyrim? Or Bruma? Give me the Gold Coast any day. Good that you want to get better. Goodbye.
Lency Loram, Fighters Guild, through and through. I'm from Morrowind, north coast of Vardenfell, near Cool. So I like it here on the Gold Coast. Sometimes I miss home, but not too much. Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle. You've got a lot to learn. Farewell.
Amazon, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter, and advanced blunt weapons trainer. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Thillis has some problem with rats in her house. Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living. Something about Arvina Thillis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement. Go take care of the rats.
Heard you know how to stage your business. Rats? Take it.
You must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses. Their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening. You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone. The shipmaster, Heinrich Oakenhall, has a wood elf for a wife. I'd rather sleep with my horse. Please save my little rats.
Oh, that's right. Her basement's in the house. Such a fucking idiot. I've killed a mountain. Yeah, no shit. They must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. I should tell Verna what happened. Oh, that's right. I shouldn't take it because they're not worth it, really. But whatever. How are you guys doing? That soul gem is filled. We should find it.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there? A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinnerus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Please, go find...
We'll do the extras.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It is located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now? Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you? Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style. Like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me. Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than the men. Be seen.
Why does everybody shit on Wood Elves so hard?
Jason Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you. I'm currently employed at the Count's Arms, but I'm working on a piece I hope will gain me the patronage of a certain countess. I heard that Velwyn Benaris is trying to sell off Benaris Manor. Hopefully then... Take care.
What can I do for you? Pinnerus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service. You're very good with a bow. It's a shame I can't help you anymore. If we were better friends, I might be able to give you one last piece of advice. Take your time. Yeah, that works for me. You're very... Let me know if you need my help. A pleasure to speak with you. There's only one last thing I can say about marksman training. If you want to be the best, you have to learn from the best. And the best I've ever seen is an archer named Alwyn. Not sure where she is now. Last I heard, she had a camp east of Anvil, out in the forest. Plenty of deer, wolf, boar, mountain lion, bear in the county. Just need to know where to look for them. I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. I've told you all I can. Seek out Alwyn if you wish to train further with your bow. Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Let's go hunting. They call me Wilhelm the Worm, because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rats. Nice, friendly folk in Anvil. Even the Countess greets me in the street. Well, except for that Newheim the Portly. He's a mean old scrote. Farewell.
Good afternoon. Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time in gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast. Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, ship owners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea. Arvena Thelus is an odd one.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Take care.
Who's this lady?
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Oh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City.
I'm Hasselfel, Heinrich Okenhall's wife. The life of a sailor's wife isn't an easy one. Heinrich is at sea 9 months out of 10. But Anvil's a friendly town, and the 9 console me. I've never read any of Quillweave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though.
Take care.
I'm only asking. I can eat for a day with a sing.
Take your time.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
Blessings.
Did I already get the nerd out of here? Yeah, because it was over there. Looks like the place may need some work, but it was a great deal I just couldn't pass up. I can now make myself at home. Oh my god, bro. Okay. It looks like even with like the best attributes, leveling really just do be like that though. I found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Beniers can open. I'm going to need to talk to Valwyn about this. I might have to ask around town to find out where he's gone.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished. It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right. Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us. He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel. I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now. I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there. I can't believe it. The Great Prince has been beaten. Bye. How goes it? Fine.
Oh, sure, there would be nerd out here. So let's head back to this gate. Oh, no! Who are you?
3 of the afternoon watch and all's well. The way I like it, ma'am. Pretty, isn't it? And quiet. Not much work for us. I can't believe it. Good day.
What's that?
Good to see you.
Go ahead, please. As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City. Take care.
Yes?
Gorgo Groshura, soldier of fortune, which means more or less unemployed and thoroughly pauperized. I've got a few hot prospects. I'm sure something will come through for me soon, really soon. The Count's Arms is a very nice place for a meal. Good day.
You look like a bright one. Okay. Guess who I am? Cane Lawn or Main Lawn? Wrong. I'm the one in blue. Main Lawn is the one in brown. Best shops in Anvil? Norbert Lels handles rare books, exotic ingredients, and gems. And they have fine weapons at Morvane's Peacemakers. Farewell.
Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house. Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless. He's a blessing on this town. The only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. I can't believe it. Goodbye.
Hey, who are you?
Shishani, the old sea captain and rover, now a ship owner and fat cat. Pleased to meet you. Take some advice? Go down to the sea, stand a while, watch the sun rise and set. Think on the distant lands across the water. I don't know what to think. Maybe the prophet is right, and the ancient gods have come back for vengeance. Yes, he preaches outside the chapel every day. Hard to miss. I think you'll know him when you see him.
Who are you?
A pleasure to speak with you. Farewell.
Imperial City. Flowing Bowl.
I'm so hungry. I can't believe it. Blessings of
I'm a Solden, mate. Not that it's any of your business. Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? You need someone to explain everything to you? Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of all-female thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. Good day.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. I believe I heard a Benaris is in town. You should check out the Elven Gardens district. A Benaris wouldn't be seen anywhere else. I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night...
Take care.
I'm Crognacro Brock, landsman, and I don't much care who you are. You see a sailor in the streets of Anvil, best step out of his way. If it's in his mind to raise hell, a little jail time is just fair payment. Quillweave does a lot of traveling to research her books. She must have a lot of experience to share. Farewell.
I'm Thurendil, son of Julianos and Mohititona, queen of Akavir. These slugs climbing my spine itch something fierce. Like to dance? Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships. I don't like these itchy clothes, but I have to wear them or it frightens the fish. You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it! What an idiot! You too. Welcome to the Flowing Bow. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown, he's in blue. Simple, really. The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Milona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess, and doesn't fancy a replacement. You too.
Greetings, Dunlop.
What's going on with you?
Good to see you. I've been better. How about you?
Matt. My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes. Between the sailors and shipmen of the port and my little local circle of friends, I have plenty of yarns for knitting up my tales. I saw that Penaris Inventius was out hunting again. He can shoot a bird on the wing without really trying. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Be seeing you.
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price. Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. A good price for a good customer. A fine transaction. Thank you for your business. Bye.
Greetings to you. Don't know if this is true.
Lady.
Married menfolk of the town. Heinrich Okenhau, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while. Anvil wouldn't be my choice for a refit. No proper yard, neither spars nor scantlings in good supply. But it's ill luck to complain. You hear about Gogan? But I'm Newheim, Anvil Harbor Master. I'm responsible for all harbor traffic, docks, duties, and fees in Anvil Harbor. Traffic through Anvil Harbor comes mostly in exotic, high-profit goods, easy to transport by road or Mages Guild couriers to eastern markets. You hear about Gogan? You too.
Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more. I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got a forecastle for my hammock and Mirabelle to keep it warm. Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though. You too.
What do you want? See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing, harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. I swear that when I passed by Benares Manor last night, I'm merely a man. How can I resist?
Is there something I can do for you? My husband is down south in Anvil County, working the Valenwood line, hunting down bandits and smugglers. Our Vened Thelis is an odd one.
So hard to control that.
Goes it? Our Vened Thelis is an odd one. I've heard some strange...
It's a bit off kilter. I don't even want to know.
Talk to Faustina. She's got a proposition for you. Talk to Faustina. She's got a proposition for you.
Never seen you here before. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. And I'm sure you wouldn't mind making a little extra money. I've put together a gang. We make money by luring fools out to the middle of nowhere and robbing them blind. Our targets, weak-willed men who are easily fooled into believing they will have their way with us. Oh, men are so gullible. I'll leave the decision up to you. If you want to join up, meet us at the Gwedden farmhouse around 11 in the evening. I'll mark it on your map. Oh, and one more thing. If you breathe a word of this to the city guard, you won't live long enough to get whatever reward they're offering. Just to be perfectly clear, we're not prostitutes. We do everything on our own terms, and the men never, ever lay one hand on us.
Well met.
Hi there.
Did you know that?
Good evening.
You look like a bright one.
Greetings.
Yes.
I'm Verilorn, Anvil's castle mage. Perhaps you've heard of my work on magical resistances. Our gracious countess funds my research. I ward tame rats with resistance spells, then shower them with elemental attacks. Goodbye.
How can I help you?
Greetings, Doctor.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me. I see you work with the Gray Fox. I can't help you until you advance further in the guild. Shadow Knight.
Hands of a healer. Me children will fight. Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, down the road from the Chapel of Tabella. Thank you. Bless them.
You've got it.
Do I know you? I am the Stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with. Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time. Why are you bothering me?
Well now, what might you want? Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that? The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the key. Just don't hurt me. I won't say a word, I swear. If you're here to kill that fellow in the cellar, then good. I won't call the guards or nothing. He's doing, unnatural things down there. I've heard the screams and the smells. I never should have rented out that cellar. Never.
It's alright, Mother. It's almost over. I'm close, so very close. How long have we struggled? How long have we waited? Too long. I know, but it's almost over. I have discovered the traitor's diary. He has been in the Brotherhood for years and is now a member of the Black Hand. His goal is revenge against Lucian Chance and all of the Brotherhood for the murder of his mother when he was a child, and he actually plans on killing the Night Mother.
Good tide. Welcome to the King and Queen Tavern. We treat all our patrons like royalty. I'm Pista Marillon, your faithful lady-in-waiting. Yes, he just arrived in town recently. I believe he's staying at the King and Queen Tavern. Where can you find a bed in the city? I hear the Tiber Septim Hotel in Talus Plaza is very nice. In the Elven Gardens, Luther Broad's boarding house may suit less discriminating customers. Fighters Guild has no accommodations in town. Mages Guild members have their own quarters at the Arcane University. I can't recommend the bloated float on the waterfront. The waterfront is not a very desirable location. Have you heard? That big galleon down at the waterfront? Someone killed the captain, right there on the ship.
Welcome to the King and Queen Tavern. Yes. A wealthy gentleman in the Talos Plaza district named Umbacano collects alien artifacts. Perhaps he has use for someone like you. Take care. Bonded Parrot runs a fine alchemy shop. I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City. So, you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Benerus. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it. Lorgren Benerus was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Benerus Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time. According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together. I'll see you in Anvil. Yes? I hope I can help. I can't believe it.
What can I do for you? Yes? Don't know if this is true. Goodbye.
State your business. I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. My favorite time is the harbor at sunset, the sun and sea to the west. Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the Empire together during this crisis. I can't believe it. Goodbye.
Hi there. I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor? Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Gorgo Groshura. You too.
What can I do for you?
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting. Lead on. I hope that whatever's behind the door will I'll be glad to get... Did you hear a noise?
Through study practice, you have discovered more creatures to summon. You're now an expert. Yeah.
Lead on. As soon as this opens, I'm leaving.
Desire the chance to atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Gareth was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. No, so I may make my final peace with the Nine. Please rejoin my hand to my body. Only then, when I am complete, will this eternal nightmare end. Never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Carriel and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality. Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice. I live again.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell. Enjoy the manor. I'm overjoyed to hear that you were able to cleanse the manor. Well done, my friend. Well done. Good fortune to you.
Hello.
How are you? I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. It's a big town. Hell, it's a big county. You stick to your part, I stick to mine, all right? Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman.
But
I wonder if I'm allowed to decorate it out. Or if it does that on its own. No cool. It's been about a day. You can go check in.
Don't interrupt me. You're bothering me. Why are you bothering?
A pleasure to see you.
A pleasure to
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this. I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
We've got the hands.
You've got to take him. You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it. Ah! Thank the gods you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that quill weave next door. She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to. Have you heard? Someone desecrated the tomb of Lothasa. Please save my little...
you have my fee. Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation. Everyone wants to know about the Gray Fox. Gray Fox this, Gray Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric lord. I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves' Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl. Oh, and speaking of the gray cowl, did you know he stole it from Nocturnal herself? You'd think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him. I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now.
Yes. Look at... You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them. Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought. Goodbye.
So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out. She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose that's what counts. Thanks for that. Here's your payment. All right. Oh, the poor little rats.
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. Well, I said I'd make it worth your while. So let me teach you a little something. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around here. And that's something I'm good at. Maybe you can be too. Take care. Good day.
The hands of the illusionist. Well met. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil. I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it. Take care of Lels.
Oh, I'll never get that crystal ball back. Not with those frightful spirits floating around. This is a travesty. A complete and utter travesty. The crystal ball is just sitting there in the hold, but I'll be damned if I'm going back on board. And nobody will help me. Nobody. Not with those spirits roaming the decks. I don't suppose you'll help me. No, of course you won't. Of course you can't. Nobody ever wants to help. That's the... Wait, did you actually say you'd help me? Oh, how wonderful. I can't thank you enough. I've been going out of my mind ever since my crew was murdered. This is my ship, you see, the Serpent's Wake. I hired the crew to sail to Somerset Isle to retrieve a family heirloom, my mother's crystal ball. They made the journey and arrived back all right, but then someone murdered them, all of them. Now their spirits are haunting the ship. The crystal ball is in a chest in the ship's hold, but I can't get to it. I made it as far as the captain's cabin, but the spirits nearly killed me. Get the crystal ball and return it to me here, and I'll make it worth your trouble. Here, you'll need this key. Thank you so much.
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. Oh. I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you? I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe. As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store.
Don't know if this is true.
Farewell.
What's that?
You're... I've fought a mud crab more fearful than you.
Yes? He runs... Goodbye. What do you want?
They call me Hall's Ropes Faster. I don't care. They can't pronounce my Black Marsh name anyway. You are stupid if you come to chatter. If you want to train, and you pay me, then that is not so stupid. Touched by the gods, he hears things. Who knows? He's happy. Let him be. Be seeing you.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins? You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment. Hall's ropes faster can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line. Be seeing you.
You did it! You actually made it back with a crystal ball! Oh, thank you! Here, please take this as a reward. It's the captain's enchanted cutlass. I managed to grab it when I was in his cabin before his spirit chased me out. Oh, thank you so very much.
I think this might be one of the last things we do, and then I'm going to call it for the night.
What do you want? Your butt.
I'm Darahill, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way indeed, but she gives me the authority and support. Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman.
You what? But I didn't. I mean,
insolent! Do you know who I am? Goodbye. What do you want? We'll see. Good day.
State your business. Go on. This better be good. Don't you? Oh, that's great. I wish I could say that. Really? Oh, please. That's just you're good. You're talking to me and I don't like you. Goodbye. You are dismissed. Go ahead, please. You have the Imperial... Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you. You're talking... You are dismissed.
What? She wants me to tip you? You add insult to injury. You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight. Say what you're going to say. That's just what a... Don't, please, I'm sorry. No, don't. You think... Remarkable. I don't... You think that's funny? That's just stupid. But really interesting. Nope, don't. That's really interesting. Don't. What a dump. Yes, remarkable. You'll regret this. Good day. Take care.
What? You're bug. You have my ear, citizen. Everybody needs... Sorry? I heard the Fighters Guild got the Fallen Rock contract, but the guy is just sitting around drinking beer.
How do you do?
What? Hail, good... 6 of the day's dusk and all's well. Good evening, ma'am. I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he's finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil. I'll leave at once for Anvil.
What's going on with you?
I heard people say
Black, the esteemed cat burglar honors me. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves Guild. The Grey Fox shows his gratitude. You are being promoted to Shadowfoot, and may now use Orrin of Castle Anvil as your fence. I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have no need of the Doyen to provide you work. However, there are rumors that the Grey Fox himself may call on you soon. Wait for contact from him. Keep the guild fences busy.
Greetings to you.
I forgot to go get another Fighter's Guild quest. I think we'll do that and then get the messenger and then
How goes it?
that might be it. Wait, why am I invisible? Oh, that's right. He's not here. Where would he be then?
I hope I can help. Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dantan. She's got some duties for you to take care of. The new owner sure has turned Belarus Manor around. It's now a welcome addition to our city.
That's me. I did that. Alright, let's go get that assignment.
Greetings. What exactly do you...
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild. We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you. For now, Modrin Orion will be farewell.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh? Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to contact Maglier. He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad. He didn't finish out a contract in Skindrod, Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Maglier. Don't.
This shit must be a pain in the ass if you're not doing fast travel. I don't know how those people play that game. Play games like this without fast travel. You really just make every single quest go to this city, go to that city.
What? What is it? Sister? They send you to find me? I'm Maglier. What do you want? Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal. That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about. Have you heard? Whatever.
Fallen Rock Cave. We actually don't have that one. Okay, can I do anything else with locations I've discovered? Turn to Apple Watch.
How goes it?
I think this is a good place to stop.